It's that time of the month where I update you on our big tiny house goal for 2020. In case you haven't been here long, my name's Sarah. I'm with Journey to Influence. I'm a financial coach, and I'm also taking you through the journey for our family's financial goal of paying cash for a tiny house this year. Our goal is $70,000, and we are over halfway there. We had a really lofty goal for June, and it didn't work out. It's really far off, and I'm going to take you through it. It's definitely the furthest off goal that we've ever been, all with good reason, but still, to be completely honest, it's disappointing. Like, I'm bummed about it. So there's that. Okay, so our plan was to put $6,200 away this month for the tiny house. It was going to be our best month yet. I had like a third check coming in. It was going to be good. But reality set in when I got our tax bill. Okay. So my husband's self-employed. We pay quarterly taxes, and because of like all of the weird, strange COVID drama, we sent our taxes in a little bit late because they weren't due until July. Our accountant got us the information, I guess maybe in May, over the phone. He called and he's like, all right, here's the deal. This is what you're going to owe for quarterly taxes. You don't have to pay until July, middle of July. He asked if we were impacted by economically from the COVID stuff. And we're like, yes. James has lost some work because of that. He's like, okay, all right. I failed to clarify with him at that time that we wouldn't have first quarter taxes due. Maybe I heard what I wanted to hear. I don't know. But I was under the impression that because of the financial impact, like first quarter waive, don't pay them, don't worry about it. Just start out by paying second quarter taxes in July. I was like, I got that covered, no problem. We have a tax savings fund that we put money into monthly. So everything was square. So I had some extra money in there that I was going to put towards the tiny house, because we have the sort of savings from not paying first quarter taxes. All right, fast forward a few weeks. In June, I actually get my tax packet back, and there's a first quarter and a second quarter coupon for payment for federal and for state. So I called my accountant back and I was like, is this a mistake? Do I really have to pay the first quarter stuff? And he's like, yeah, sorry about that, but you still have to pay your first quarter stuff. So is there a chance that we'll get more refunded or get any refund next year? Probably, right? There's probably going to be kickbacks with taxes, but nonetheless, I had to pay an extra little over $4,000 that I wasn't planning on. So took it right out of the tiny house and put it towards local roads and schools. I don't know. I hope it gets spent appropriately. So that was a big hit out of our June budget for sure. Also, unexpected expense. I'm going to be working from home more than I thought that I would. So I got myself a permanent desk and a regular office chair. So spent a few $100s to kind of get my home office space set up for work. So what did we actually put in our tiny house savings fund this month? It's so much smaller than intended. $700. So $700, like I'm not going to complain like too much. I'm going to stop complaining right now about that. It's just certainly was far from goal. And the plan for July is also pretty meager. The plan for July is $600. It's not much. We have a couple of big expenses coming with sort of associated with the tiny house. We need to put in septic tank and also power and water. So those expenses are going to cost us about $3,500. So part of that money is going to come out in July and then a part in August. So we've got $2,000 set aside for those tanks. We have California calendar adventures coming up here this week. So we're spending a little bit more money on kind of family fun entertainment than we usually do. Also, I am on furlough again this week, so getting a quarter of or half of a paycheck, once a month is certainly impactful. I filed for unemployment, but I haven't seen any of that money yet. Hopefully some of that comes through this month. Also having a little bit of decreased rent payment. But lucky for us, we don't have any childcare expenses, especially over the summer. I know that can be expensive. We also have chosen kind of not to do camps much because of the virus stuff too. So kids are home. Yay, the kids are home. So we're trying to keep them busy and doing lots of art projects and crafts, but we don't have the childcare expense this month. So that is an update on our big tiny goal. We are at, let's see, $40,000 and $800. So almost $41,000 towards our $70,000 goal. We still have a little ways to go, but I'm not giving up hope yet. Thanks for joining me.